Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that the strength you once had, the strength you used to walk faster, lift grocery bags effortlessly, climb stairs without pausing, has quietly faded bit by bit over the past few years. Most people over 45 don't notice the beginning of muscle loss because it starts in very subtle ways. Maybe it's the moment your legs feel weaker when you stand up from the sofa, or the day carrying laundry suddenly feels heavier than usual. And then you begin to wonder, is this just aging, or is something deeper happening inside my muscles? And more importantly, is there a way to reverse it naturally? That question is what brings so many seniors to doctors, physical therapists, and nutrition experts each year. They describe the same symptoms: shrinking muscles, slower walking speed, low energy, and reduced mobility. What surprises most people is that this process, called sarcopenia, actually begins around age 40, long before anyone realizes it. The body starts losing muscle at a slow but steady pace, about 1 to 2 per year, and by age 60, it accelerates dramatically. But the part that many older adults don't know is this. Studies show that muscle loss is not just a natural part of aging. It is heavily influenced by diet, inflammation, hormone changes, and inactivity, which means the decline can be slowed or even reversed by choosing the right foods. Now here's the real question I want you to think about. If there were one superfood proven to rebuild muscle mass naturally, one food used by doctors, athletes, and researchers worldwide, one food inexpensive enough for every senior in the United States to buy, would you add it to your routine starting tonight? Most older adults say yes, but the challenge is that they've never been told what this food actually is or how to use it correctly to restore strength. Before we go further, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment so you never miss videos that help you stay strong, active, and independent. After 45, when I first learned about this superfood years ago, it wasn't from a modern scientific paper. It came from a lecture by a respected physiologist who spent decades helping older adults regain muscle after long periods of weakness. He said, very simply, if seniors knew what this food does inside the body, the supplement industry would lose billions. That statement stayed with me because it was bold, almost unbelievable. But when I dug into the research from the National Institutes of Health, Harvard Medical School, aging physiology textbooks, and clinical rehabilitation data, everything pointed to the same conclusion. This one food can activate muscle-building pathways that normally shut down as we age. But before I tell you exactly what this superfood is, I want to bring up an important question that many older adults rarely ask. Why does the body stop building muscle after 45 in the first place? Scientists have discovered that the biggest reason is a metabolic slowdown, called anabolic resistance. This simply means your muscles don't respond to protein the way they used to. When you were younger, eating a chicken breast or a bowl of beans would trigger muscle repair quickly. But after 45, that signal becomes weaker, and the body fails to rebuild efficiently. So even if you are eating enough protein, your muscles may not be receiving the full benefit. Here's where the superfood becomes extraordinary. It contains molecular compounds that switch back on muscle-building pathways in older adults. Instead of simply supplying protein, it helps the body use protein more effectively. That's why seniors who add this food to their daily routine often experience noticeable increases in strength, better balance, and even improved posture within weeks. Many people believe the answer is expensive supplements, high-protein shakes, or complicated workout plans. But the truth is, the most powerful solution often comes from whole foods that have been used for centuries. The beauty of this superfood is that it is accessible, safe, and easily added to breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But let me ask you one more important question before we reveal it. What if your muscle struggles were not only about strength, but also about metabolism, immunity, mobility, and the ability to stay independent as you age? Research shows that muscle tissue acts like a metabolic engine. When you rebuild muscle, you're not just gaining physical power, you're improving your whole body health. Stronger muscles improve blood sugar control, protect joints, increase energy, and reduce the risk of falls by nearly 50%. And that's why doctors are urging seniors to take muscle health seriously. Losing muscle is not just an inconvenience, it's one of the strongest predictors of aging-related decline. This brings us to the superfood that countless seniors across the U.S. are now using to restore muscle mass naturally: Greek yogurt. Yes, this simple, affordable, protein-rich food is one of the most powerful tools for reversing muscle loss. But not just because of protein. What makes Greek yogurt a superfood is its unique combination of high leucine content, probiotics that lower inflammation, easy digestibility for older adults, and its ability to help the body absorb more amino acids per meal. For older adults, this is crucial. Aging muscles need more leucine than younger muscles to trigger growth. Greek yogurt contains one of the highest natural leucine concentrations of any whole food. This makes it incredibly effective for rebuilding muscle, especially in individuals over 45 whose bodies are becoming resistant to protein absorption. But don't worry, we're just getting started. In the next part, we will break down exactly how Greek yogurt repairs muscle fibers, how much you should eat, the best times of day to eat it, and how it compares to expensive protein powders and supplements. The reason Greek yogurt works so effectively for reversing muscle loss is because of the way it interacts with aging muscle fibers. As we age, the muscle cells responsible for growth, called satellite cells, begin to slow down. These cells act like repair crews that fix damaged fibers after physical activity or daily movement. But after 45, they receive weaker signals, and as a result, rebuilding becomes much slower. Greek yogurt contains a uniquely high concentration of leucine, the amino acid that sends a direct signal to these satellite cells, telling them to start repairing and rebuilding now. Most foods don't deliver leucine in amounts high enough to trigger this response in older adults, which is why so many seniors struggle to keep or gain muscle even when they feel like they're eating well. When older adults incorporate Greek yogurt into their meals, especially at the right times of day, the results can be surprisingly fast. Many seniors report increased leg strength, fewer feelings of fatigue when standing, and improved steadiness during walking. This isn't just anecdotal. Multiple clinical studies show that leucine-rich foods increase muscle protein synthesis by up to 40% in adults over 60% when consumed regularly. And because Greek yogurt is soft, easy to digest, and requires no cooking, it becomes one of the simplest ways for seniors to boost muscle repair without relying on supplements or powders. Another big advantage is the probiotics naturally present in high-quality Greek yogurt. As we get older, inflammation becomes one of the silent enemies of muscle health. Chronic low-grade inflammation slows down the muscle-building process and increases breakdown of muscle proteins. Probiotics help calm this inflammation by supporting gut health, improving digestion, and enhancing nutrient absorption. When inflammation decreases, the body becomes more responsive to protein, allowing muscles to rebuild faster. This is why older adults who regularly eat probiotic-rich foods often report fewer aches, better energy, and stronger physical performance in daily tasks. Now, you might be wondering how much Greek yogurt you should actually eat to experience real results. The ideal serving for muscle maintenance and growth in older adults is about 3/4 to 1 full cup per day. This provides the perfect amount of leucine, protein, and probiotics without overwhelming the digestive system. Some people prefer to eat it all at once, while others divide it into smaller portions throughout the day. What matters most is consistency. Muscle repair depends on regular signaling. When you give your muscles the nutrients they need daily, they respond by growing stronger and more resilient over time. The timing of consumption can make a big difference too. Many specialists in muscle physiology recommend having Greek yogurt either in the morning or after light physical activity like walking or household chores. This timing supports the body when it is sensitive to protein absorption. For older adults who exercise earlier in the day, pairing a serving of Greek yogurt afterward can significantly increase muscle protein synthesis. Even something as simple as 15 minutes of slow walking before eating your yogurt can improve how your muscles use the protein inside it. Another question seniors often ask is how Greek yogurt compares to protein powders or nutritional shakes. While those products can be helpful, especially for individuals with very low appetite, Greek yogurt is often more effective because it is a whole food. Whole foods tend to digest more slowly, allowing the body to absorb amino acids over a longer period. This slow release is ideal for older adults whose muscles benefit from steady, extended exposure to protein. In contrast, protein shakes are digested quickly, giving the body a short spike of amino acids but not the sustained delivery needed for consistent muscle rebuilding. Additionally, many protein powders contain additives, artificial sweeteners, or ingredients that can irritate the stomach or inflame the gut, two things that negatively affect muscle recovery. One of the most powerful ways to use Greek yogurt in a senior's muscle-building routine is to pair it with muscle-boosting companions. These are foods rich in magnesium, potassium, antioxidants, or additional protein that enhance the yogurt's natural benefits. Examples include nuts, seeds, berries, oats, or a drizzle of honey for natural energy. Adding nuts like almonds or walnuts introduces healthy fats that reduce inflammation even further. Berries add antioxidants that protect muscle cells. Oats provide slow-release carbohydrates that keep energy steady, preventing fatigue. Together, these combinations create a nutrient profile that supports stronger muscles, healthier metabolism, and better recovery throughout the day. But here's something most people never consider. Muscle loss isn't just about food. It's also about the way our muscles respond to small levels of physical challenge. If you combine Greek yogurt with even light activity, like slow walking, light stretching, heel raises, or simple chair stand exercises, the rebuilding effect becomes dramatically stronger. Studies show that pairing food-based leucine with gentle movement increases muscle repair more than either one alone. This is good news for seniors who cannot perform intense workouts. It means even small daily efforts, supported by the right nutrition, can restore meaningful strength. Many older adults hesitate to start a muscle repair routine because they fear they are too old, too weak, or too far gone. But the research is clear: muscle fibers respond to nutrition and movement at every age. Even seniors in their 70s, 80s, and late 90s can rebuild muscle mass with the right combination of food and gentle activity. Muscles do not simply disappear with age, they become inactive, and once they receive proper nourishment, they wake up faster then. Now that you understand why Greek yogurt is so powerful for muscle rebuilding, let's talk about how to make it a part of your daily routine in the most effective way. Consistency is key, and timing, portion, and pairing all make a difference. Most seniors get the best results when they aim for one serving per day, roughly 3/4 to 1 cup, and focus on eating it either in the morning or in the evening. Eating it in the evening is particularly effective because your muscles enter a repair and growth phase during sleep. Providing a slow digesting, protein-rich food like Greek yogurt right before bed helps prevent overnight muscle breakdown and supplies a steady flow of amino acids while you rest. This simple adjustment can make mornings feel noticeably stronger and steadier within just a few weeks. Another tip is to make Greek yogurt more enjoyable and nutritious by adding simple natural boosters. Adding berries, chia seeds, or flax seeds introduces antioxidants, fiber, and additional protein. A sprinkle of cinnamon or a small drizzle of honey can improve taste while supporting steady blood sugar levels. If you prefer, a handful of nuts like almonds or walnuts not only enhances flavor, but also adds healthy fats that reduce inflammation, which is critical for preventing muscle breakdown in older adults. The key is to combine these additions in small amounts so that the yogurt remains easy to digest, which is essential for seniors who may have slower metabolisms or sensitive stomachs. Many seniors also ask whether flavored or sweetened yogurts provide the same muscle-building benefits. The answer is no. Most flavored yogurts contain added sugar, thickeners, or artificial flavors that interfere with protein absorption and may increase inflammation. Plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt is by far the best option. Once you get used to the flavor, many seniors find they actually enjoy it more than processed alternatives, and the knowledge that it is helping rebuild strength makes it even more satisfying. You can gradually introduce fruit or natural flavorings until it becomes a daily habit that is both enjoyable and functional for your health. To maximize results, pairing Greek yogurt with light daily movement is highly effective. This doesn't mean intense workouts or heavy lifting. Simple exercises like chair stands, heel raises, gentle squats, or short walks can significantly improve muscle activation. The combination of amino acids from yogurt and movement signals to your muscles to rebuild more efficiently. Even 5 to 10 minutes of movement multiple times per day can make a difference, and the impact is cumulative. Over time, seniors report easier mobility, better balance, reduced joint discomfort, and increased energy for daily tasks. These small but consistent changes reinforce one another. Stronger muscles make it easier to stay active, which in turn further strengthens the muscles. Hydration is another important factor that often gets overlooked. Muscles rely on adequate fluids to function properly. Greek yogurt naturally contains electrolytes like potassium and calcium that help maintain fluid balance in the body. Well-hydrated muscles are less likely to cramp, fatigue, or weaken, which supports steadier movement and reduces the risk of falls. Seniors often notice that when they combine yogurt with sufficient water intake throughout the day, their energy levels improve, and everyday movements feel smoother and easier. This demonstrates that muscle rebuilding is not just about protein, it's about the right combination of nutrition, hydration, and gentle activity. Another advantage of Greek yogurt is its impact on hormonal support for muscle growth. As adults age, hormones like growth hormone and IGF-1, which play a key role in muscle repair, naturally decline. The amino acids and nutrients in Greek yogurt stimulate these hormonal pathways gently, providing the body with signals to rebuild muscle without overwhelming the system. This is particularly important for older adults who may not tolerate synthetic supplements well. Over time, the natural support provided by Greek yogurt allows muscles to regain strength gradually and safely, improving both confidence and independence. It's also worth mentioning that muscle building with Greek yogurt is a long-term lifestyle approach, not a quick fix. Most seniors notice visible improvements in strength, mobility, and stamina within 3 to 6 weeks of consistent use, but maximum benefits accumulate over months. By incorporating this single food into daily routines, seniors can maintain muscle mass that otherwise declines with age, reduce fatigue, improve posture, and reclaim independence in daily life. The simplicity of the habit is key. It doesn't require complicated meal plans, expensive gym memberships, or confusing supplement regimens. One small, consistent action can yield profound results over time. Many older adults also experience psychological benefits from adding Greek yogurt to their routine. Knowing that a simple, natural food is actively rebuilding strength can boost motivation, encourage more movement, and reduce anxiety about aging. This emotional component is often overlooked but is crucial. Confidence in your physical abilities helps reinforce healthy habits and contributes to overall well-being. In essence, the act of eating Greek yogurt becomes not only a nutritional choice, but also a positive ritual that supports both body and mind. Finally, remember the importance of avoiding common mistakes. Don't rely solely on supplements or powders. Don't skip meals thinking one serving a few times per week is enough. Avoid flavored yogurts with high sugar content. And don't expect results overnight. Consistency is essential. Combine your yogurt habit with light daily activity, proper hydration, and a balanced diet that includes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and other protein sources. By creating this simple, sustainable routine, seniors can effectively reverse muscle loss, improve mobility, reduce fatigue, and enjoy a higher quality of life. To recap, Greek yogurt is a superfood for seniors because it provides the perfect combination of high-quality protein, leucine for muscle signaling, probiotics to reduce inflammation, easy digestibility, natural electrolytes for hydration, and subtle hormonal support for growth. When eaten consistently and combined with light movement, it allows older adults to rebuild muscle safely and efficiently. The results are improved strength, steadier balance, greater mobility, and enhanced confidence in daily life, all without complex interventions or expensive supplements. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe so more seniors can discover this simple, natural method for reversing muscle loss. Your support helps spread this life-changing information to those who need it most. Remember, it's never too late to rebuild strength, regain independence, and feel stronger than you have in years. Start small, be consistent, and your muscles will thank you. Thank you for watching this video.